we've been doing this for at least 20 years now, have an annual camp for families. Normally we take away about 60 people to some facility where they're catered for. I have to share the accommodation generally. This time at Camp Oasis up in Mount Evelyn at the end of the Dandenongs, the campsite provides not only accommodation and lovely food, but they have staff who provide a lot of activities for us to entertain the families and the children. This year we have about 25 young people. I'd say it would be children under about 13 on our camp of the 65 people that we have here. I have a lot of new families this year, particularly mums and their children, and they've come to us from our contacts in Olympic Village and also through agencies like 3081 Angels and Banyule Community Health Service, and just word of mouth. And people who have been here before have invited friends along. So it's a really safe place for people to come, have just a good 3-day breakaway, 3 sleeps. Excuse me, excuse me for chewing on a lolly here, and 4 days. We're able to do this by through the support of the generosity of individual donors, through Heidelberg Magistrates Court offer us money that supports us, and with the Heidelberg Rotary Club have provided money for us also. And this year we've had a fantastic donation in honour of a young man, 18-year-old boy, who was school captain last year, that's 2023, of Marston College. And sadly he died earlier this year, and his family have left a bursary in his honour. And so we've been able to put that towards making sure families are able to come. We ask people to make a contribution of $60 a head to come along, and some of the families, that's a real struggle for them, especially if they've got 3 or 4 kids. And so this money helps us or enables us to conduct this program. The program this year will cost us pretty much on $20,000. So that extra support from the community enables us to offer this opportunity for folks, as well as having some extra resources that help the folks with some, resources, I'm saying games and stuff for the people to muck around with. So we're going to walk along a little bit more and catch up with Julie and Kerry here, and I can tell you a little bit more about some of the people who might be recipients of this program as we go along. We have people who really struggle with domestic violence, and they've had a chance to come away to a really good, safe place, knowing each other through various programs, and it's an opportunity for them just to relax and be together and share some just pleasant time. And then there are others who our Exodus volunteers and have been involved with us for a long time. Prior to being here, we went to a site, a much more rural site up in northern Victoria, and before that we were down on the coast, weren't we, down Great Ocean Road. Yeah. And oftentimes in activities we've been able to do fun things like horse riding and canoeing. We were going to go canoeing today, but it was a bit chilly. And a lot of swimming activities. One year we had a family bring up their speedboat and their jet skis, and folks could go doing lots of water activities. So fun activities, and just an opportunity for people who just don't have those chances because of the cost, but pulled together we're able to do it. So it's just another example of how poverty really limits opportunities, and how a community getting together can provide those opportunities. And talking about opportunities, we better go and find Julie. Yes, yeah. So we'll see if we can find Julie. So here we are going for a nice walk along the aqueduct at Monbog, and we've brought Julie along so she gets a chance to go out in her wheelchair to enjoy some of the countryside that we have had here with a walk with children. And a great thing about today is that we had students from Loyola College with two of their teachers came to join in, especially with the kids, and help them along. They've got a program that's been going for quite a while with Loyola students in our Exodus community, and it was great to have them just come along and journey along with them. We had about, I think we would have had about 35 people, little people. The youngest would have been just 3 and the eldest would have been about 87 walking along here and enjoying the trip.
Thank you, Loyola.
2 months later, we will get together and invite people to come along for a Let's Remember Camp occasion, and that takes lots of different forms. Sometimes we might get in a bus and go somewhere, but sometimes we might just go to a hall and show some videos of what's happened this time on camp, or look at some of the pictures we've taken and remember what the experience was like. And just a chance for people to build community again. Some of the folks that are here now are telling me that they'd love to come to our Wednesday drop-in and lunch, where they know that it'll be a safe place and can enjoy the hospitality of the group as well as having a nice meal. Others I know that are a bit struggling with some education for their children, and we might be able to advocate and help them with that. So it's just an opportunity to keep people connected and well resourced.